Yes, welcome back to English class. So dear student, in today's class we are going to begin a new lesson, okay, from section A. See here, it is actually the second unit related to art and sculpture. Okay, you know art. Yes, see on page number 24, see here, cartoon art, then collage, then graffiti, then abstract art, digital art, representational art, and even mixed media art. So different arts you know. So these all sections are related to art and sculpture. Okay. Now, so from that we are going to start this first section A, the model millennial. Yes, the model millennial. So model means what? Do you have any idea? Yes, model means any object. Yes, if you want to draw, if you want to do the art, if you want to do the sketch or drawing, you are keeping a small object in front of you. That is called as model. Got it? So in this story, see, one model was there. This is related to all about this model. Okay, got it? Now model means any object you are keeping in front of you while drawing art. Got it? And now millennial. Yes, you know millennial means what? Yes, a millionaire means a rich person who have dollars. Got it? Even a pound. So that is called as millionaires. Yes, rich man. This is called for, this is title is given for the rich man. So why they given model a millionaire? Whether he was rich or what? Yes, we have to see it. Actually, this is a lesson is written by Oscar Wilde. Okay, Oscar Wilde, see here, he was a famous author, even poet, even playwright, and he written Happy Princess and other stories. So he was very, yes, nice and very good famous author. So here, last page, on page number 166, here we have little bit details about this author. Oscar Wilde, 1854 to 1900. See, when he born, 1852, 54 and 1900. So, he was, see, it is poet and he was playwright and author. His popular writings include The Happy Prince and other stories. So, this is title of his here stories. So Happy Prince and other stories, even A House of Pomegranates, and the importance of being earnest, and the picture of Dorian Gray. So these are name of his few stories. Got it? And this is also one of the stories of him. So Oscar Wilde, he written this nice beautiful story. So in this story, how many characters are there? Yes, here we have to see. So there is main and first important character, that is Huey Erskine. Okay, Huey Erskine, he was a good looking, charming, handsome person. Okay, but he doesn't have money. Got it? So he don't have earning. So he was very nice guy. Next, the second is Alan Trevor. Alan Trevor, he was or he is a friend of Huey. Okay, he was very good artist, master artist, and he was friend of Huey. Next, the last character, that is Baron Hausberg. So this Baron Hausberg, about him I will tell you afterwards. Okay, first main two important characters are there, and this is who I will explain you afterwards. So let's see, open page number 25. So before going to start this chapter, we have to see the warm-up activity. What they told here? Yes, Leonardo da Vinci took 7 years to paint the Last Supper, which included the fingers of Christ and his disciples. See, Leonardo da Vinci, he was taken 7 years for painting. See here, name of the person, the Last Supper. Here the name of that person. He was interested to take our art from for him. So he took 7 years. and it was the included in that, the Christ, okay, and even discipline. Discipline means other students. After many interviews, he chose one man whose face showed innocence and beauty to model for Christ. And see here, when he was started to means thinking about art, what he decided, he was just searching, or he just choose one guy, okay, whose face was see here, innocent and Christ model, okay, it was looking like a Christ. So he was just chosen to him. After 6 years, he again interviewed many men to model for Judas and finally selected an unpleasant and cruel looking prisoner. And see, after 6 years ago, after again what he did? Again he took interview of many people. So for the model of Judas, he want to next just draw the painting of Judas. And then finally he selected to unpleasant and cruel looking prisoner. Prisoners means who? You know? Yes, who are living in inside the jail or in the captivity. Got it? So prisoner. And after the painting was over, the prisoner revealed that he was the same person who had posed to Leonardo as the model of Christ 6 years ago. And after what happened? After completion of his painting, he was just got the title that he given the pose in the Leonardo as for a model as a Christ before the 6 years. Got it? So this is story about him. Now let's see here. Unless one is wealthy, there is no use in being a charming fellow. It is better to have a permanent income than to be fascinating. These are the great truths of modern life which Huey Erskine never realized. Poor Huey, when his father died, he has left him no money at all. See what happened. See, in the first para, first you take the pencil and mark it, underline the difficult words and write down meaning itself there only. Okay. So unless one is wealthy, there is no use in the being a charming fellow. So he was, see, Huey, he was thinking like that. Unless, see, we don't have money, yes, we don't have too much wealthy, so there is no use of our looking, okay, no use of our charming face or charming fellow, okay, means good looking. Not, it is not important the character, but there is necessary of money, okay. So it is better to have a permanent income than to be fascinating. Fascinating means charming, okay, here write down. Fascinating means charming. So Huey Erskine, he was just thinking about that. See, if we are not good settled, we don't have permanent income, so there is no use of this our character or our good looking. Yes. So next what he is thinking, see, which Huey Erskine never realized. So he never realized about that. He was thinking I am a good looking, I am a handsome means I am too much important for the other people, but he was wrong. Poor Huey, when his father died, he had left him no money at all. And when his father died, Huey is, okay, he not left any money for him, okay. Huey lived in 200 pounds a year that an old aunt gave him. He had tried his hand at various jobs but did not like any of them. Ultimately, he became nothing, a delightful, unsuccessful young man with a perfect profile and no profession. See what happened when his father died. He was going to live with his aunt, and for his aunt, his father given 200 pounds. So she was giving only 200 pounds a year to the Huey. But it was too much. See, 200 pounds means it is too much less amount. So it is not sufficient for any person. But she used to give this much amount. Then even Huey tried his hand for various jobs. He was searching various jobs, but finally he not got any job, and he didn't like any job, and finally how he came, how he was there. He was like a delightful, unsuccessful young man with a perfect profile and no profession. So he became nothing to delightful. Delightful means cheerful. So not anything for, even he was unsuccessful, even he was too much young, but perfect profile. Profile means what? Person's face from the side, means good looking. Again we can say that good looking. Profile. Profile means a person's face from the side. So he was finally became delightful, even unsuccessful young man with a perfect profile and with no profession, no job. Okay, nothing was there. Next para. To make matters worse, he was in love. The girl he loved was Laura Merton, the daughter of a retired colonel. They were the handsomest couple in the London and had no a penny piece between them. See, again he was before that he doesn't have any job, even he was not having money. But again, what was the bad matter again happened? That was he was in love. Okay, he was in love with Laura. Okay, Laura Merton. So who was she? She was a daughter of retired colonel. Colonel means army man. Okay, so he was retired army man, and to her daughter he started to love. They were the handsomest couple in the London, and they both were too much handsomest couple in the London, and but had no a penny piece between them. But they had no harmony between them. The colonel was very fond of Hughie, but would not hear of any engagement. See, colonel was very fond of him. Means fond of Hughie means he was also used to like the Hughie. Okay, but what happened? But he did not announce about the engagement. Why? Because he wanted that his son-in-law will be, or he should be a good person. He have money, and he have some profession. He have some job. Okay, so he did not hear about the engagement. Next, come to me, my boy, when you have got 10,000 pounds of your own, and we will see about it, he used to say. And even he told to Hughie, okay, that colonel told to Hughie, yes, come, when you have to come, see, when you will get 10,000 pounds of your own, when you will earn 10,000 pounds yourself, then only I will decide about your marriage or whatever matter is there. But you have to earn your own 10,000 pounds. Got it? One morning, Hughie dropped in the sea a great friend of his, Alan Trevor. Trevor was an artist. He was a strange, rough fellow with a freckled face and a ragged beard. However, when he took up the brush, he was a real master, and his pictures were eagerly sought after. See, one morning what happened? After hearing this, yes, Hughie was little bit upset. So what he did after one morning, what he did? He dropped the house and he went to visit his friend, that is Alan Trevor. Okay, and who he was, now here they given a little bit information about the Alan Trevor. See here, Alan Trevor was an artist. So he was an artist, yes, a good artist, and he was a strange, rough fellow. Rough fellow means he was a little bit rough man and with a freckled face. Freckled face means what here? Yes, a face with small red or brownish spots. Okay, so here I will write freckled face. So a small or face with many small spots. Face with many small and brownish spot. Small, or you can say that brownish spot. So he was a rough fellow man, he was a strange man, and even red ragged bear. You can see in these pictures here on page number 26. You can see here Alan Travers, see image. So here you can see red ragged bear. Okay, very rough bear was there, red. Okay, it was red. And however, when he took up the brush, he was a real master. And when he was taking the brush, he was a real master. See here, I drawn a little bit drawing about the model. Okay, what Alan Trevor was drawing here. So, and even his pictures were eagerly sought after. Sought after means they are having demand. Okay, it was nice, so they are having demand and even everyone's favorite. So you write down sought after. Sought after means in demand. So everybody likes his sketch, okay, his drawing. So it was too much demand in the market. Come to the next page. Yes. So when he came in, he found Trevor putting the finishing touches to a wonderful life-size picture of a beggar man. When he came or he went inside, what he was doing, Alan Trevor was just putting the last or final touch-ups, to his wonderful life-size picture of the beggar man. So here, the picture of the beggar man. So beggar himself was standing on a raised platform in a corner of the studio. He was a bent old man with a wrinkled face and the saddest expression. Over his shoulders was flung a coarse brown cloak, all tears and tatters. His thick boots were patched, and with one hand he leant on a rough stick, while with the other he held out his battered hat for arms. See, when he went inside, Alan Trevor was putting the last finishing touch to his small sketch of the beggar man. Okay, so when you have seen, observe what he observed. So on the right side of one corner of the studio, one beggar man, old man was stood. He was like bent, so he was just bent old man and with a wrinkled face. Wrinkle means lots of wrinkles on the face, and even he has saddest expression. Saddest means he was a beggar, so he has to he is poor, so his expression was very sad. Even over his shoulder was flung a coarse brown cloak. Even on his shoulder, see here, what was there? A shawl. See, coarse. Coarse means what? Rough. Okay, you write down coarse. Rough and brown cloak. Brown. It was rough and brown color, and all tears and tatters. So all tears, tatters. Okay, it was just large. Large holes. Tears and tatters means too much holes were there. See, all tears and tatters. Write down here. Clothes that are old and badly torn. Tears and tatters means clothes that are old and even it was badly torn. So that shawl was too much old and it was badly torn. His thick boots were patched. Even he was wearing a thick boots, okay, shoes. It was badly torn. That also what? Patched. Every side it was a patch, given a patch. And with one hand he leant on a rough stick. And in one hand he just holding a rough stick. Okay. So you can see in this picture. And even the other hand, what he took? Battered hat for arms. Battered means that also old and patched. So hat for arms. Arms means usually beggar man, they are using a pot to for the arm. Arm means money. okay, for the asking money. So when they were going for begging, so they were using this pot. So here he was using that hat. What an amazing model, whispered Huey as he shook hands with his friend. How miserable he looks. How much does a model get for sitting? Asked Huey. A shilling an hour. See, what an amazing model. See, Huey started to whisper, okay, in a low voice. He started to whisper, and then he shook his hand with his friend to Alan. And he told, how miserable he looks. How much does a model get for sitting? Asked Huey. And Huey started to ask, yes, how he was miserable. Miserable means poor, okay, and what amount he is getting while standing there. So Alan answered, a shilling an hour. Shilling an hour means share of coin, okay. Shilling an hours means for 1 hour he is getting a small share of coin. And how much do you get for a picture, Alan? So see, again he asked to a friend, how much you are getting, how much that beggar is getting, and how much you are earning from this picture. So he said, oh, for this I get 2000 guineas. See, 2000 guineas means, here guineas means old British coin, okay. Yes, I'll write here, old British coin. So he was getting 2 guineas of that picture. See, I'll write here. Old British coin. Or you can directly write a British coin. A British gold coin. Gold coin that was used in past. Used in past. And he was getting 2 guineas or 2000 guineas. So he said that 2000 guineas means equal to 24,000 shilling, okay. Well, think the model should have a percentage, cried Huey, laughing. They work quite as hard as you do. See now Huey again started to tell him, this model is getting low amount, yes, less amount. So what you are not thinking, it should be a percentage, because he was just standing and he was just doing his duty. Means model means when you are just want to draw any object, it should be a stable or no. If it will be moving here and there means you can't draw it, yes or no. So this person, yes, he has to stand like a model, yes, without moving. So it is too much difficult task. So he is telling why it is not equal percentage, equal share of amount. So see, Alan Trevor answered to him, nonsense. Why look at the trouble of laying on the paint alone and standing all day long at one's easel? See, it's all very well, Huey, for you to talk, but I assure you that there are moments when art almost became manual labor. But you mustn't chatter. I'm very busy, so keep quiet. So here Alan Trevor, he was getting angry, and he got angry and he said that, nonsense, Huey, what you are talking? See, this is very difficult task to standing here laying on the paint, and even alone he was doing that work. Even he was standing whole the day, long day, till, see, I'll means what here? See, means he was just putting this drawing on the canvas. So it was very difficult task, and you are just before that manual labors they were doing this work. Now I am doing this work, means it is very difficult task for me, and you are not understanding my situation. So why you are joking? Just sit quiet, he said that. After some time, a helper came in and told Trevor that the frame makers wanted to speak to him. Don't run away, Huey, he said. As he went out, I will be back in a moment. See, after some time, after few minutes, what happened? helper of the Ellen Trevor, he come inside and he just started to call him. Yes, you come because some frame maker, they want to speak with you, so you have to come. So Ellen Trevor told to Huey, just don't run away, Huey, you just stand here and I will I will come back in moment. The old beggar took advantage of Trevor's absence to the rest of moment on a wooden bench that was behind him. He looked so forlorn and wretched that Huey could not help pitying him and felt in his pocket to see what money he had. All he could find was a gold coin, a sovereign. Poor old fellow, he thought to himself, he wants to more than I do, but it means no taxi for the next 2 weeks, and he walked across the studio and slipped the sovereign into the beggar's hand. Next, Ellen Trevor went from there, and Huey was there. He was waiting for Ellen Trevor when he will come back. And what happened? The old beggar man, the model, he was tired. Okay, while standing continuously, he was just tired. So he took that advantage. What he did, he just, absence of the Trevor, okay, he took the rest. He just holded the wooden bench and it was behind him and he stood there. So he looked so forlorn and wretched that Huey could not help pitying him and felt in his pocket. See, and he was looking so forlorn. Forlorn means what here? Sad and lonely. Write down. Forlorn, sad and lonely. So he was looking like very sad and lonely, even wrenched. Wrenched means very unhappy. Wretched. Very unhappy. So he was looking sad and even unhappy. So Huey, why he was looking like that? Because he was thinking Huey could not do anything and he was not pitying to him. So what he did, Huey just felt in his pocket to see what money he had, because he wanted to help that poor man. Yes, so he just kept hand in the pocket, so he could find out only gold coin of the sovereign. Sovereign means what here? Gold coin. Sovereign means gold coin. So when he kept hand into the pocket, what happened? He got only one coin. Okay, that was the gold storage. Only he was thinking that this was a poor fellow. Why? Because only one coin Huey was, and if he was thinking, if I give this coin to that old beggar man, then he can't offer the taxi for the next 2 weeks. So he was thinking about it, and finally what he did, he just took that coin and he kept into beggar's hand. He given to the beggar's hand and he slipped the sovereign into the beggar's hand. See, a British gold coin. I told you gold coin, same British gold coin. So he finally kept into the beggar hand and he went from there. So here next what will happen when Ellen Trevor will come, whether this beggar man tell him or what he will do, what he will do afterwards, because he could not afford the taxi, yes or no? So whether he will go with walk or what he will do, for that we have to see the next part. Yes, so here we completed the first part of this lesson, and in the next class we will complete the second part. Till just watch this video, write down difficult words with its meaning. Okay, thank you.